Hi, so here we are at my native herb bed, and this bed was one I started when I moved out here to Willis 14 years ago. And what I wanted to try to do was to grow a lot of the native herbs that used to be wild but are no longer, like golden seal, but also because I don't have like a deep old woods on my property, I don't benefit from maybe getting some of the other uh, deep forest herbs like where golden seal would grow, but also Solomon seal, which is pretty common in on property and farms that have the old wood growth. And so anyway, I wanted to plant some of those types of herbs here to, to have them to process, but also just to create a little nice little colony and have a little area with all those types of herbs in it. So this is late April, and there are some herbs coming up, and we'll look at a couple. They're just coming up. So the green that you see, this is blue cohosh, and that's the very first that springs up before the black cohosh, although that is starting to come up as well. So this is blue cohosh. Let's see if we can get close to one. Let's see a little better. The wind's blowing. But they have real delicate leaves and stems, and they'll get probably couple feet high. So they're young right now. So, and also there's some nettle in here, which is kind of spread over to this area. It's more on the west side of this bed, but it spreads. Although in this bed it's filled in pretty well. It's naturalized, so nothing is really going crazy in here, and they're all kind of keeping in their own little groups, which is nice. And also I got some trillium coming up I put in here. I don't have a lot of that in here yet, but I'm hoping it'll spread, but I've had it in here a few years and hasn't really done a whole lot. Another trillium. And here, more on this end here, is the nettles. And it's actually spread out beyond the bed, and there's a nice patch in there. So it's actually kind of moved out of here, where there was a bigger patch in here, but it's kind of drifting out towards the barn there, so that's okay. What else we got coming up here? Let's see. Oh, here's some wild ginger that's coming up. And that'll get a lot bigger too. It's just sprouting up. And then, let's see, I think this right here, there's two spots here. This hopefully you can see, it's kind of blending with the leaves, it looks like, but this is black cohosh. And you can compare the stem, the black obviously has a dark brown stem, in the blue cohosh, it's a blue stem, of course, hence the name. And so the black cohosh is just coming up. Blue comes first. Be careful where I step here. Here's some more trillium. Looks like it's spreading a little bit. And I think some more trillium. Oh, got a lot of ferns in here. They'll come up all over the place. And over here we have Solomon seal, which is just poking up too, so it's pretty cool stuff. This gets really big. It can get up to like 3 feet long, the stem. There's another view of the leaves. So anyway, we'll come back. This whole area will just be filled with green. It'll all be herbs, and it's pretty cool. I really like it. It really has matured well. So there's a lot more herbs in here, but we'll keep IDing them as we'll come back out and we'll ID some more. So anyway, so this is, oop, I'm gonna fall. So this is the bed, and kind of my pride and joy, because I do have a lot of golden seal in here too, which hasn't come up yet. So I think, you know, at this point I can really propagate from it too. There's quite a bit in here. So we'll come back out in a couple weeks and see what else is poked up.